Hello, sir.
Hi, Rahul.
Hi, sir.
So, what is this demo? Today's demo?
Sir, today's demo regarding the migration of CSV data file and MySQL database backup to the Linux MySQL server.
So, you are
Okay.
uploading CSV data and also two backup files into MySQL server.
Yes.
And you need to create the test data here for that CSV file as well as MySQL backup files also, right? Backup
Uh,
files
yes, sir. Yeah, for I have some data with me. Means
already.
already yes, I have some CSV
Yes,
data files.
there
Yes.
and backup files are there.
Yes.
You are using them.
Yes, yes. Sir, no, I have now after uploading the CSV file, I will create backup file there only. After take a backup file and create a backup file. I don't have now. I don't have backup file, but I create a backup file after uploading.
No, no. Is it like these three files have the different data or same data?
Different data.
Okay, so it means you are going to uh, set up MySQL server in one VM, then
Yeah.
later on you are creating the backup files.
Yes.
Uh,
Yes. Yes.
CS.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes. So my name is Rahul Patil. So today's my agenda regarding the migration of CSV data file and MySQL database backup Linux MySQL server. So this demo is done through the job coaching, and my coach is Shanti Kumar V, sir. And here is sir's LinkedIn ID, and here is a sir's coaching URL. So today demo regarding the migration of CSV data files and MySQL database backup to Linux servers. For this, user requirement what? So one is user is import one CSV data file and two MySQL database backup into the Linux MySQL server. Ensure the data is stored securely and can be accessed efficiently. So this is a user requirement. So for this user stories, developer need to migrate one CSV data and the file and two MySQL database backup into Linux MySQL server so that data is stored securely and can be accessed and managed efficiently. So this is the user story for our use cases and acceptance criteria. What the Linux machine server create and access easily within a specific user resource group, and the developer has necessary access permission to interact with the MySQL server, and the CSV data file and to MySQL database backup you have to take, and data migration process is documented, and any issue is arise we have to solve. So this is a user story, and the and in the user requirement we see that we have to import data, ensure data security, and then secure and efficient data storage. It is our user requirement is it. So what will be our demo objective? So for this demo, our objective to ensure the successful migration of CSV file and to MySQL data backup into the Linux MySQL server. This will be ensure that the data is stored securely and can be accessed and managed efficiently. So for this, I require data file. So prerequisite what I need to prepare a data file for this demo. And to prepare a data file, I have one AI prompt. So as a developer, what is my AI prompt? So as a developer, I need to migrate one CSV file and to MySQL data backup into a Linux MySQL server so that the data is stored securely and can be accessed and managed efficiently. And I will use the MySQL workbench for the to perform this operation, means data migration of data and backup databases. So for this I use MySQL workbench, and so prerequisite I need to prepare a data file also. So this is my AI prompt, and this demonstration, this slide, you can say see that here we have to first prepare data, transfer to the data to the server, moving data to the Linux server, server and import to the MySQL. So it will be workflow for these use cases. So now I give this AI prompt to the Copilot. So what will be it give? We see. So it will be give the steps to perform in that our use for the use case. So here we get the use steps. So how to connect to the install MySQL workbench, connect to the Linux MySQL server, then migrate. CSV data file, then migrate MySQL database backup, and verify the data. So these are the all the activity we are going to perform in these use cases. So what will be the agenda and steps to perform in this POC? So first of all, we have to first install Linux server on Linux server, create database for the CSV data and MySQL backup, transfer CSV file and SQL file to the Linux server, import the CSV data into the MySQL database, and restore the MySQL database backup into a MySQL server, and verify the data integrity and completeness. So and configure access permission and settings security. So all these steps we have to perform in this particular process. So in the in a pictorial manner, I have demonstrated here what steps we are going to perform: import MySQL server, create database, transfer file, import CSV data, restore backup, verify data integrity, and config security. All this process we have to perform. So initially, what we have to do? So we have to go to the Azure database for the MySQL server, and there we have to we have to create one database. So here are the steps to perform the database. So here this is a screenshot while I do preparing the demo. So this will be a screenshot. So here we use subscription resource group for then after then creation of the resource group, then we give the all the details regarding the which server, IP address addition. All this process we have mentioned in this Azure database for the MySQL server. After that, we see the deployment process. After entering the all the details, we see the deployment process started, and then deployment is completed. After deployment completed, we get the MySQL server name and server admin login name. So these two are most important for to the login into the MySQL workbench. So here is a out means look for the MySQL workbench. Here we have to establish a connection. So here is a way how to do give the host name, port by default 3306 MySQL database server. Then we have to give the username and enter the password which was used in the which is used in the creation of MySQL server. And then successfully we made a connection with the MySQL server. So these are the steps to ensure that we successfully make connection with the MySQL database server with the help of MySQL workbench. After that, after making the successful connection, so we land into this workbench page. So here we see the file editor, view, query, database, servers. So all the tools, and here we can edit the means run the query for the our database. After that, we have to first import the CSV file. So here we import the CSV file. So with the help of as I show you, there are the some CSV files, and this CSV file I imported. After importing the CSV file, here we can see the configuration import setting. Afterwards, it is said import successfully. Then here we after import successful, we take the database backup also, means database backup. So why we require database backup? Suppose someone want to change their machine from one machine to another machine, so it required to take a database backup. So it will be going to perform lively with the help of the Azure. So here live demonstration. So first we have to go to the Azure database for MySQL server. So we can search here Azure database for MySQL server. Then hit on the create, and here is you get two options: flexible server, quick create, and advanced create. So we have to first hit on the advanced create. Okay, so now I create one resource group, new resource group for this for this use case, and here a subscription. Then I have to enter my server name. So I enter my server name. Then I choose this region, Central India. Okay, so MySQL version 8 and onward. So here is this two version. So I choose one. So workload type. So for small and medium size database, another is tier one business critical workload, and next is for development or hobby projects. So I choose this development and for our hobby projects. Then compute and storage. So here is I get the one core 2 GB RAM 20 GB storage. So I click on the change the configuration. So here we can say that compute resource are pre-allocated and bill per hour base. So note that highly available and read replicate is support for only general purpose and business critical styles. So for this purpose, I choose this first burst table best workload that don't need to full CPU continuation. Then size, I here we can choose the different size as per our requirement. So I choose this. So storage size I kept 20 GB, and the here is a high availability zone. So uh, I do not click it. And backup, for the backup I click for the 7 days. So configure automatically server backup within the 7 days. So I click on the save. After that word, afterward authentication method. So there are three authentication method: MySQL authentication only, my Microsoft Enter authentication only, and MySQL Microsoft Enter authentication. So I go with the MySQL authentication only here. So I choose give the one name, my admin username, and put some one password. Okay. After putting password, here you can see the compute, storage, auto sale, backup, retention, and bandwidth. And here is the estimated cost per month. Then we go to the networking. So connectivity method. So I choose public access and private endpoint. So for this purpose, and the companies we use private access for, and here I use public access. So public access allow public access to resource throughout the internet using public IP. So I click on this, and now I use the firewall rules allow the public access. So I click on here allow the public access from any Azure service and add this IP address. So I click on here also, and then next security. So in the next security, user assigns management identity keep as it is, and secret key selection method also as kept as it is, and move to the next tag. And so review and create. So here we see the all the details we selected, and the here you can say estimated cost for the storage, auto scale, backup retention, bandwidth. So his estimated cost. And now I hit on the create. Here is it said estimated time for the preparation of this servers 5 minutes. So we have to wait for the 5 minutes. So I hit on create. So initialization of deployment is proceed. So while initiating started, I show you the with the help of this MySQL workbench. With the help of this, we are going to connect with the Azure MySQL database. This is a MySQL Workbench is allow you to design, create, and browse your database scheme, work with database object, and insert data, as well as design and run the SQL queries to work with the store data. And you can migrate schema also and data for the other database vendor to the your MySQL server. So here this is the ID means via a workbench to connect with the Azure database. So here with the help of that MySQL connection, we establish the connection, and this for the establishment of connection we get credential from the our Azure database. So here a deployment of the Azure database is in progress. So it will take around estimated 3 or 4 minutes now. And in this slide, after taking the backup, so the last slide is regarding the our coach information regarding the different activities. So all this slide demonstrate what we are going to perform in this demo. So develop deployment is in progress. So here he create the start time, show the start time where is the creation, and MySQL server 92 that is we give. So it will be started created. Now we for connection we hit on the MySQL connection. So here we pop up this icon. Here we have to provide a connection name. So we can type any connection name. Connection method. So we go with the TCP IP, this method by default. Host name. So here we have to give the host name. So host name is generated by the Azure database. So after generating the, we can paste here host name. Here is a port. We have to keep port 3306 as a by default. And the what is the username? So we provide username while creating the our database. So this username we have to insert in here, and password. So while creating the database we insert one password, so we have to insert this password here also. And after inserting the all the information, we have to go to the test connection. And after clicking on the text connection, its connection must be established. So we see here is a server, still deployment is in progress. So I give some name to the connection name, any name. See, where is it? Still deployment is in progress. Server creation, MySQL server creation status is created. Firewall route also created. So here you can say the operation details, means operation name, provision operation, provision state, timestamp, where it started, duration, how much time, tracking ID, status type, resource ID, resource and deployment correlation ID. So it shows regarding all the information it show. And firewall rules also, regarding the firewall rules, all rules types, resource IDs, resource and deployment correlations IDs, tracking IDs, all stuffs are shown by the here we see in the. And s- so another firewall rule created. We have to wait for 2 minutes, more extra 2 minutes. Mm, yes. So our deployment get completed. So we go to resource. So we land into the our resource pools. So MySQL server 92 is my server name, and here is a server name, and here is a server admin login name. So in the connect, if you connect, click on the connect. So here you can see firewall rules are enabled on the server. SSL is ensured TCL version, and server is ready in state. So all these prerequisites we check. So all the checks, and this is a warning. A resource that is part of the same version network as a private endpoint can be accessed the server. So now we take this host name, copy this host name, and the insert here in host name. Okay, and keep port 3306 as it is, and username ram is this is username. We take this username in the root. Now all the things are we put inserted. Now text connection. Okay, store value, we have to provide password. Okay, text connection. We create another connection. Yes, we successfully made the MySQL connection. So we hit on OK. OK. Okay. Now we connect to the MySQL Azure MySQL database. So here we see the by default schema SYS is a database MySQL database. Now we create one table database. So here we I create one database Rahul DB. So now first task is we I have to so now I create another two databases for because we have to next another backup also we have to take. So I put so so you can say I create three databases in this. So now I have to import one file. So I go to the table data import wizard and choose the browse location for the importing the data. So I import this mock data, hit on next. So I have to provide table name. So I provide this is here we can see there's a database. So I choose Rahul DB and the employee table as a table name. So here we can say use existing table also. So I do not go with the existing table. I create import new tables and hit on the next. So here you can see the compute import setting for this. Afterwards, we hit on next and next and next. So you can see that I imported data successfully and finish. So I use database as a Rahul DB and the yes. So here you can see the that imported data. So my first task get completed. That in our CSV presentation, first regarding to import the data. So I successfully imported data. Now second task to take the backup. So in this database also I insert some data means table database. So I have created. So with this browse. So all the datas are different. So data is importing. So data import finish for second database also, and the in third database also I import a data file. Next, 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 and finish. This also finish. So now I go to the server for backup. Then I take the first backup, and then after taking backup, I import the backup. So click on the backup. So if I click on the this Rahul DB, so I you can say this there is a my table present in the my this Rahul DB database. You can see here, and so structure here we can see that dump structure and data, dump data only, and dump structure only. So with the help of dump structure and data, we dump structure as well as data of data also. And if you choose only data, so they do not dump structure, only data is dump. And if you choose data structure, so it only dump structure, not data. So we go with the dump structure and data. So export to the dump project folder. So here you can see the project folder, means I copy this folder user path for use case and for further purpose, and paste your it here. So you can see this in that particular location, it going to be dumped. So start export. So I choose Rahul DB and here and start export. Export completed. So we can go here. See. So here you can see our data dump export. Here you can visible here. Dump is this Rahul EMP table. So you see here is I export this uh, take backup. Now I have to export means I have after taking backup. Now I go to the server and I have to import the backup again, taking backup. So I have to click on this import and the import from dump project. Choose. So I give the location, this location. Hmm. Wait. Yes, I have to choose here and start import. So we successfully import the this backup data also. So we complete our demo. Yes, sir. I successfully complete demo.
Okay, you are able to browse the data, check the data also. Can use select query, right?
Yes, yes.
How many records in each file you have?
So 1 minute. Yes, sir. Successfully execute the query. Yes.
And how many records you have?
So in this file only 10 record because it take more time while importing. I don't know when I
Okay, okay.
go.
You are
Yes,
importing still. Okay.
yeah, yes.
Right. Now we can close this or you want
Stop.
to explain any? Hmm?
No, sir. No, sir. Is it is.
Okay, you
Yes.
can stop it.
Ravi, can you stop?